What is chirpin', my peeps? Call me Peeps here for a very quick video. I just wanted to make a quick video. Today, or rather in about a half hour, the game is going to go into maintenance. And granted, this video will probably be up the day after the maintenance, but if you wanted to know how to limit break farm, stay here, this is your video. I will try to run over it very quickly. So there's a couple main points. One, you need, let me go to my garnet here, who I'm going to be limit breaking, so I can show you exactly what you need. Several things. One, you're probably going to need an Esper with some sort of spell so you can counterattack. It'll make a lot more sense as we get into it, but there's a couple of necessary things. One, you need an elemental rod that makes you do no damage to an Esper, so I'm set up for Shiva here. Let me go to my equipment. I have an ice rod, so I'm set up for Shiva, so I will be attacking Shiva, doing no damage. Now, you ask, how do you get limit break crystals? Well, there's several ways. I have the Prodigy goggles here, which is analyze high power. I believe it drops a limit break crystal every turn, so ergo, I have that. I also have Pure White Blessing, which, as you can see here, fills the limit gauge burst each turn. So I have both of those, they both stack. So, my Garnet here gets, I think every roughly 3 to 4 turns, she gets to use her limit break. And yeah, so anything else you set up really does not matter. I have a Frost Ring for extra ice protection. If you have anything for ice or whatever Esper you're going to, you can do this on any Esper as long as you don't do damage to them. So, again, I set it up for here. You can set it for Ifrit. You can probably set it up for a bunch of other Espers. Siren, whatever. I don't know if they have water weapons, but main point is get yourself a elemental weapon, get yourself some resistance, and then get yourself some auto limit break fills. Those are basically the two things, just the weapon and the auto limit break fill. The other thing is, you gotta make sure, because your goal is to not do damage. And again, because I'm doing Shiva, I have Ifrit here, so that at the end of the farming, I can actually kill the Shiva, because if you're doing no damage, you obviously need some way to kill the Shiva, so you're gonna need some sort of magic spell, most likely, to take out Shiva. My Ifrit will come with fire, or I can just summon Ifrit in Hellfire and one-shot the Shiva, ergo. So, we have all that done. Now, let's get into here. I just went to the wrong island. I'm so used to macro farming. So let's see, I believe Shiva, yes, so Shiva is here. Just go to the weakest one. Again, Shiva, whatever Esper you're doing it on. No companion. You want no companion here. And we are good to go. So, just send her in by herself. Oh, there's also another thing you should do. I'll do that when we get in the battle. You want to make sure that auto limit is set, obviously. We can skip this. We don't care about that. We can skip that. You want to make sure that your auto limit is set. So you come to your options here. Let's scroll down. I believe it's right here. Auto limit burst. You want to make sure that's on, obviously, so that you can just let your game run. And again, throughout the whole maintenance period, as long as you don't close this or anything, it'll fill your limit burst as long as you don't end the battle too early. You can fill the limit burst once the maintenance ends and you get confirmation, end the battle, and everything you did here will stack. So, as we can see, like I said, I got fire if we need to use it, but most likely after the break, I'll have, not most likely, guaranteed you will have your summon gauge full here. So, from this point, you just go to auto. As you can see, we're doing no damage. Our limit break is filling every turn because I have the Pure White Blessing and the Analyze High Power, the Prodigy goggles. And, you probably need, you do need, unless you're taking no damage from Shiva, you're gonna need some sort of regen, which is why I really like the Pure White Blessing, because it regens HP and gives you crystals per turn. But as you can see here, this is all you need to do. You just let it run throughout the maintenance period. You set it to auto. You can run it on a computer emulator. I use Nox. If you have a backup phone, you don't really care about the battery. Just plug it in. If you don't think it'll crash, let it run throughout the whole maintenance period. And yada yada yada. Again, do not open the game on any other device. You just let this run. You will screw it up if you try to open the game. So once you run this, just let it run. It's usually best to run it a couple minutes, probably like, I'd say 10 minutes before the maintenance, just to be safe. Make sure you get it set up. If you do something wrong, you can do something, but again, once the maintenance is over, end the battle with a Hellfire, or maybe a Diamond Dust if you're fighting Ifrit, or whatever way you're doing it. End the battle, and you will gain all of the limit burst fillage, the limit burst gauge fill, and you'll be good to go from there. I mean, it's something to do over maintenance. You can't do anything over maintenance anyways, so I figure if you can just set yourself up for an auto farm like this, why not, Why the heck not? It's literally free while you're waiting for maintenance to end. There are no repercussions to it at all. Super easy to set up. You know, you might need a TMR here or there, so it might not, you know, you might have to get you know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to set up, but it might take a while to set up is the thing. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm just gonna let this run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, do make sure to let me know. I do want to try and make a little bit of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius content, but I'm not really sure how because I'm not a whale. So it's kind of hard as a free-to-play player, and I'm not very creative. So if you have ideas, let me know. If you like this video, please slap a like on it and let me know. And again, any questions or you just want to discuss anything, comment down below. I will do the best that I can to get to you. Have yourselves a great day. Hopefully that this little tiny short thing helped you out. This little tiny tutorial. Peeps out.